Seeing as it was part of the footage that got deleted, I forgot to tell you guys that after telling Guy that I needed some new shoes, he gave me an old pair of Florians that Florian never wears, or wore. I don't know, it was unclear. But they've been doing the trick, although I think I still might buy a new pair. Anyway, the strike is still on, so today it was more castles, of course. We went to Versailles. First to the small castle, which was where Marie Antoinette lived, and I was pretty dang impressed, but I was about to get progressively more and more impressed as the day went on. I would come to find out that it is pretty humble in comparison to the Grand Trianon with its white walls and boring ceilings. Then we took quite a long walk through the gardens. We had lunch. I keep having to tell Guy when I'm hungry or need to eat. He apparently doesn't get hungry. The gardener's house looked more like a place that I'd want to live, to be honest. There were livestock and whatnot all around even today. They keep it up, I guess. Then we went to another house I somehow missed the name of, because I guess I thought that that was the palace, and then I realized that it wasn't that much bigger than the first place. But anyway, it was beautiful regardless. I should really do research before I go to these places. But then after that, we did go to the big palace. Guy said you'd need big pockets for the key to the chapel. I'd have to agree. There was lots of art of the palace and grounds, and also of the monarchy. Everything was as elaborate as possible so as to impress all the guests that they used to have. Everything at Versailles was redecorated numerous times over its many years in use. All the ceilings on the first floor, that's the second floor in the US, are painted. Every single room was ridiculously intricate, and I started to feel like I'd been in some of them before. The famous Hall of Mirrors was even grander than anything I'd seen at the Vatican. There were points when I'd remember that this wasn't even everything. Only a portion of it is open to visitors, and some of it's being restored almost constantly. The estate is huge, and by the time we walked back to the car, both Guy and I were exhausted. I think I wore him out today.